We've heard a lot lately about the prairies being in a drought, and that is still largely true. We've gone from scenes like this through the winter months to scenes like this, in some cases, almost overnight. It's those wild swings in the weather that have thrown some farmers in our province for a curveball, causing them to have to adapt in some very creative ways.
Here's my map pen. It's underwater.
Driving on Mark Schram's cattle farm near Cartwright, Manitoba, you wouldn't know that just a few weeks ago, he was preparing for another year of severe drought.
We were at the point 3 weeks ago where we were wondering whether, is this going to be a year where I was going to have to sell cows or whatever? Like it had just gotten so bad.
Last year, his farm received just 20 millimeters of rain in 7 months.
You can't grow much on 3/4 of an inch of rain. And the August rains, September rains, they're great, but they just don't grow like May, June rains do.
This year wasn't looking much better until it rained 5 times that much in just 2 weeks. Extreme weather swings, just one symptom of climate change, Schram says he has experienced on his farm firsthand.
I feel like we've seen more extremes in the last decade than we saw before. I've definitely seen in the summers as they get hotter that the moisture we do get tends to disappear a little faster.
So I've got this one line here that...
It's those extremes that have forced Schram to get creative, using pumps like these that run on solar and wind power to give his cattle a water source. The local watershed district also built a new dam to help capture more water from a nearby creek.
Things are looking a little more positive than maybe we were thinking a number of months ago.
Carson Callum is the general manager of Manitoba beef producers. He says while spring rains have been good, much of southern Manitoba remains in a moisture deficit.
From a soil moisture standpoint, I think we're in a decent position. There's definite, really extreme dry areas.
He says mild winter weather did help farmers conserve feed. Some was shipped west to Alberta, where drought conditions are more severe.
Oh, thanks, buddy.
Back on Schram's farm, the recent rain is cause for renewed optimism.
If the tap turned off now, we'd probably still have a better hay crop than we had last year. So it's like, I'm hoping this continues.
Even if it is a bit muddy now, he says he's ready to adapt. Riley Lachuk, CBC News, Winnipeg.